The 2024 or 2025 Model 3 Performance Refresh Highland, whatever you want to call it at this point. I finally got my hands on one, and I'm going to give you guys my perspective as a previous Model 3 owner and Model S Plaid owner, because you guys know I sold the Plaid. I have the Cybertruck now, and I was nice enough to get this for a few hours from a buddy of mine. I'm going to give you guys my perspective. So let's start it out right out the gate. Pricing in the United States, $54,990 before tax and tax credit gets you one of these bad boys. And on top of that, with the $7,500 tax credit that, as of right now, still applies. So if you're looking to get it for around 46, 47K, definitely do it. And obviously that's before if you have a military discount or any local or state rebates. Every state is different. Make sure you check with your Tesla service center to see what's included. Now, just a quick walk around the vehicle. Really sharp looking, more modernish. Makes the German cars look like they're old school and ancient. Very nice. The person that lended this vehicle to me has a set of winter Rucci rims, but you have upgraded brake calipers that are red and a lot better brake pads around the vehicle. Super nice. Of course, you get the carbon fiber spoiler that's always come on the Model 3 Performances. Super nice vehicle. Great looking. Not particularly a fan of the rims, but again, not my car. So maybe I'll do another review in the summer where we can actually do a proper 60 to 130. Well, we will be doing 0 to 60s here shortly, but owner told me I can't do 60 to 130 just because they're winter tires, and I agree with him. We're probably not going to even get the best 0 to 60 out here in the 20 degrees on winter tires, but I can tell you right now from driving it over here, awesome traction even with winter tires. So let's take you inside. Excuse the radar detector. So this is the interior, which is really nice, just like the Plaids. This is the ludicrous, not Plaid logo, and it's in the driver's seats. You can see it's on both. Super nice. You get the ambient lighting that goes all the way around, and it's a super comfort fit. Very nice steering wheel, very premium-ish, very luxury, very minimalistic, but it just feels very updated. The build quality is decades ahead of the old Model 3. Let me just take you to the back. Again, tons of room. That seat's back a little bit. That's why it's like there. You get, obviously, the rear screen. Freaking beautiful floor mats all season. And, of course, these seats come down. You got all that storage back there. I'm pretty sure all you guys are familiar with that. You got the Alcantara on and LEDs in the back as well. Alcantara in the front door as well. Super nice. Let's hop inside so I can show you guys. Super quiet in here. Very nice. And I really like how they did the build quality for everything. Now, here's the thing. With this Model 3 Performance, the build quality, like I've mentioned already, is way better than the Model 3. I would put it up there with BMW and Mercedes and Porsche. It's just, you can see it's like less creaks. It doesn't make noise when you push against the plastics. It really makes a lot of sense the way that they did it. Tons of storage room here. Underneath there as well. Got all this storage room. And of course, you got a glove box down there. And yeah, like most Teslas, it's pretty, minimalistic. It's very nice. Great sized mirror. And yeah, let's go ahead and take it for a test drive and see how it feels. Super comfortable in the seats, by the way. Feels awesome. Handling on the Model 3 Performance Highland 2024 is just awesome. It feels great. It rides super smooth. And you can see there's not too much noise, even with these all seasons without the foam. Just handles great. Drives smooth, very controlled. A little bit more room and work for me that I need to do steering, because when you have a steer-by-wire in a Cybertruck, it's a whole different world. Now coming up to this stop sign, gonna try holding my phone. See, even with winter tires, we slid a little bit there because I think we caught kind of a spot, but it just handles so nicely around corners. It's unbelievable how awesome they did with just increasing a little bit, you know, the dampers and suspension and a little bit new suspension architecture and all that. But really, they did a lot of this from software. And it feels just so nice. I really, really like it and everything that's about it. Now, the suspension going over bumps. I came from air suspension on the Plaid. I had no air suspension, regular coil suspension on the Model 3. This is way, way better suspension. Obviously, it's not air suspension, but it feels very tight, very premium-ish suspension. You don't really feel the bumps much. You don't feel a lot, actually. And again, keep in mind, I'm on winter tires. And this is a car that's much, much lower to the ground. You can, when you go into actual drivetrain and suspension, you do have ride height, which is standard, and then sport. I didn't feel much of a difference just because the winter tires, but from what I hear, when you're running it in the summer in warmer weather, you essentially feel the suspensioning, tightening, and all that fun stuff. So that seems to be what people say. So coming out of here, just a little boost. Feels very nice. We got up to 60 there, the acceleration, and that was just from a roll. Again, I can't do a 60 to 130 today, but I will in the summertime. And everything just feels so controlled, even with winter tires on. Very smooth acceleration. Obviously, Tesla always does a good job with the accelerator and the pedal and the brakes. So that's amazing. So let's jump to an actual 0 to 60 at about 78% state of charge.
30. 60.
So that wasn't the best 0 to 60 in the world. Tesla advertises 2.9. You're probably going to get around, 3.0, 3.1. But keep in mind, it's about 24 degrees, 65% state of charge. I tried navigating to the supercharger to maybe kind of warm up the battery. But in the summertime, when we got sticky tires and it's warmer, we're going to do a proper 0 to 60, 60 to 130, and we'll go around some corners properly. But I just want to give you guys my opinion, like I said in the beginning of the video, coming from being an old Model 3 owner, Model S Plaid owner. This is 100% worth the money. If you're looking for something that wants to destroy M3 competitions and M5 competitions around the track, under 50K, plus you get about 500-ish horsepower and a very premium luxury interior, and you don't have to worry about sitting out in the cold at the gas stations and charging at the comfort of your own home, this is the car for you. And keep in mind, that tax credit isn't going to be forever, because you know what happens on January 20th, or it's coming up here on January in a few weeks here. So, again, thanks for tuning in to Detroit Tesla. This was my review of the Model 3 Performance Highland. Excuse the radar detector, we're on Woodward, and it's always a cop trap here. So if there's any other Teslas you guys want me to review, let me know, and I will review them on the channel. Until next time, take care.